What's up, everybody? I'm Sly the Movie Guy, and here's my thoughts on The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Episode 3, The Power Broker. Definitely enjoyed it, just like Episode 1 and 2. It just keeps getting better and better, and this was just fantastic. And where do I start off with what I like here? I mean, I still like how we see John Walker as like the new Captain America, still trying to take over the mantle as he goes to Munich, trying to find answers on where's Carly Morgenthal's at and stuff, the leader of the flag smashes. The character that we see for the first time in episode 2 as she battled Bucky and Sam Wilson. He's trying to find answers on where she's at and stuff. And the man wouldn't give it to him as he interrogates this guy. And he says, "Do you know who I am?" And the guy says, "I don't care," and stuff. It spits on him. Man, I was just, when I saw that, I was just like, man, he's having a hard time being the new Captain America. And in episode 2, it was hard. It was hard for him to be new Captain America as we see him battling. And now him talking to different people trying to get answers, that doesn't go well. So him as new Captain America, it's just not been easy so far for him. So, and I felt that because like him trying to step into one of the greatest heroes, it's just still not going well for him. And I wonder how that's going to continue on and stuff. So it just keeps pounding him and pounding him. So that kind of builds up something. So I want to know how he's going to deal with that, like in episode 4 and stuff, as him as new Captain America. We'll see. I'll see how that turns out. But man, it just, that happened to me. If that happened to me, I'll be like, oh man, whoa. It was just crazy, man, how what happened to him. So that was one of the things. One thing I was really looking forward to this episode from like episode 2, where we see Falcon and Bucky talking about we're gonna see Baron Zemo and visit him and stuff. That's what I was interested about when that was like left like a cliffhanger. Now we get to hear and we finally get to see Falcon and Bucky with Baron Zemo and stuff like that, and that becomes like not an easy thing because Falcon is just not like the guy. Don't look forward to this because Baron Zemo, he was the guy that controlled Bucky in Captain America Civil War and stuff, reading that book and stuff, giving out like code names and stuff where it makes Bucky goes like crazy and stuff and be the Winter Soldier as he was like battling the Avengers and stuff. So Falcon don't think Baron Zemo's gonna be like a guy that's gonna work with us. He's very sneaky. So, and I'm with Falcon. I mean, you don't know what Baron Zemo's gonna do. And throughout the episode, I was just like, I don't know. If Baron Zemo's gonna do something sneaky, and he does a little bit of stuff. If you see it in the plane scene where Baron Zemo's like reading the book and stuff, and Bucky's like, "If you read that again, I'll kill you." So, Baron Zemo, I don't know what this guy's gonna do. Something you got to keep an eye on him. And so far in this episode, I was like saying, what is he gonna do? And Baron Zemo was very interesting here this time around. I thought he was good in Captain America Civil War as the villain. I didn't think he was like the biggest, baddest villain in that movie. He did some things that like he like could figure out things. Like he's very strategic and stuff. So here I thought he was very interesting because he gives like a lot of exhibition and stuff about Hydra and stuff like that. So I thought it was very interesting what he was doing and stuff in this episode. And knowing that more about him and stuff, learning about his family and stuff, how his home got destroyed by the Avengers and stuff like that. So it was very interesting hearing his backstory and stuff like that. So I was very like pleased with that. Put a smile on my face because we didn't get to know much about Baron Zemo so much in Civil War. So I thought we got a whole lot more. So I'm very curious on we're going to learn so much more about him in episode 4. So I thought it was really good. It's like that. And we get to see these 3 go to Metroport and stuff, trying to find more answers about the super soldier serum, because that's the main goal of how these super soldiers maintaining this serum, how they're getting it and stuff like that. So we learn more about Carly Morgenthau and stuff, how she is, and we see a lady laying on the bed and stuff, how she's crying. So so it's like we're getting to know more about this leader of the flag smashers, which I love. So we get to know this character because in episode 2, I was like, what is this character is about? So I want to learn more, and it's like we're getting a little bit more, like she's getting a little bit more screen time, and that happens throughout this episode. So I like that. And back to the Metroport stuff where we see Falcon and Bucky and stuff going, and Baron Zemo as they going through this club or whatever, or this bar, instead of getting answers from this lady named Selby, the leader and stuff from this secret place, as she's giving out stuff who created the super soldier serum, Dr. Winfried Nigel and stuff, he created and stuff like that, the super soldier serum. And as she's giving all that exhibition stuff, then that's when Falcon phone vibrates. And as that, my reaction was like this: when his phone vibrates real loud, I was like, oh man, this can't go well. It just, when you go into a place, a dangerous place that you don't know about, please put your phone on silent. And Falcon's phone just vibrated, and I couldn't believe it. And so that creates the scene to make it more intense and stuff. It puts you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what's going to happen. And the lady asks him, say, put your phone on speaker and stuff, and he does. And his sister calls, and he has to play it off like he's in a dangerous situation. So, excuse me. So it was like kind of crazy of what happened and stuff. And when the sister say Sam, that's when he got exposed. That's when we hear gunshots where it kills the lady, Selby, and that's when the bounty hunters are trying to kill Bucky and Sam and Baron Zemo. They have to escape. The episode definitely gets interesting because we see the bounty hunters still trying to capture Bucky and Falcon and stuff, trying to kill them. But then later on, we see they get killed and stuff by Sharon Carter, which is a character I didn't expect to show up. She gives a lot of information and stuff, what has happened to her and stuff, how she got off the grid and stuff, how she spoke to like her father and stuff. So nobody didn't know anything about her, what she told Falcon and Bucky and stuff. So that was very interesting. And then she helps them out later on as they go to find the scientist that's creating the super soldier serum stuff. And the scientist gives a lot of information to Bucky, Falcon, and Baron Zemo, tells them everything and stuff. And then the blimp and stuff, how he disappeared and stuff. And then gets back, and how Selby hired him because she admired his work. So he gives a lot of information and stuff. And then Baron Zemo kills him in the act of it. So I was surprised. And this episode just left so many surprises. And there's one surprise which I'll get into later. The episode, it just was so interesting, just hearing everybody giving all this information stuff, and it didn't feel so boring. So that's what I like about it. The episode was just so interesting because as we get these things and stuff about the super soldier serum, it becomes very interesting because now it makes you think about the other MCU films like the Captain America First Avengers, where Steve Rogers ends up getting the serum stuff. So it just makes it so interesting, and I love this episode. It just, everything about it, just getting the questions and answers and stuff, it just was interesting. And that leads on to the battle scenes, which that was in the trailers, and Sharon Carter action scenes were so good. Wow. We finally get to see Sharon Carter in full-blown action and stuff, getting to know her character and seeing her do action stuff. I definitely love that because in the films she did a little bit, but not as much. So I'm really looking forward to her doing a lot more in episode 4. We get a little bit of that taste of that goodness here in episode 3, and I really love that. I thought it was definitely fantastic and stuff. And we see Baron Zemo finally put on that iconic mask from the comic books and stuff, and that was definitely fantastic. I couldn't wait to see it. When I saw the trailer, I was like, oh yes, he's gonna wear the mask, and I was so happy about that. I mean, he wearing the mask, I was just happy to see that, him wearing it from that we see from the comic books. It was fantastic. The action scenes were just fantastic, just like episode 2. I'm kind of in debate on which I like, the episode 2 action scene on the truck or this one right here. I think they both even out. They were great, but it was just fantastic. I loved it. Kept me on the edge of my seat. It's fantastic. Then later on, we see Bucky picks up this little tracker thing he finds on the ground. And I was looking at the episode. I was like, where this going to lead up to? And it leads up to the Wakanda warrior that shows up. And I was surprised to see her in here in this episode. I was just like, wow. I was surprised. But then again, I was like, oh, I know what she's about. I know what she's doing and stuff. And she said to find Baron Zemo. And I was like, oh, this is going to be good. This episode 4, it's got to be good. Because now we see her trying to find Baron Zemo, because if you haven't seen Captain America Civil War. He kills the King T'Chaka and stuff, and she's looking for Baron Zemo because now Baron Zemo's out of prison, and the Wakanda people are mad about that, and so she wants to know where Baron Zemo is. So when, like I said, that Chaka thing, when Bucky finds that little round ball on the ground and stuff, that made me shocked on so many levels. Like, this episode has so many surprises, and this one was a big surprise. But then again, I know where she's after Baron Zemo, so episode 4 should be very exciting. I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait, man. There's so much excitement. I'm getting tongue-tied a little bit because there's so much, man, to look forward to in episode 4. And that's pretty much my thoughts about episode 3. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you thought about episode 3? Did you like it or not? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about what you look forward to in episode 4. Definitely curious in the comment section what you think is going to happen. I can't wait to episode 4. I love episode 3. Episode 1 and 2, they're fantastic. This one definitely put a smile on my face. But let me know in the comment section what you thought about it, and let me know what's your favorite episode so far. I would love to know that too. And that's pretty much it. And as always, if you like this video, click thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, click subscribe to the bell button for more future content. As I can see you next time on Slide the Movie Guy. Peace.